Welcome everyone. Today we are going to explore the DNA of career success. So we often hear terms like hard skill and soft skill thrown around in a job description and performance reviews, but what do they actually mean? Hard skill and soft skill is, and more importantly, which one should you prioritize? So let's decide what makes a professional truly exceptional in today's jobs market. So the professional dilemma. So what makes a professional truly valuable? For decades, the focus has been heavily skewed towards technical prowess and certification. However, the modern workplace is rapidly changing. Today, technological advancement means technical skills become obsolete faster than ever, placing a newfound premium on how we interact, adapt, and lead. So in the past, being the smartest person in the room with the most degrees was often enough to guarantee a successful career. But the game has changed. AI and automation are rapidly taking over technical tasks because technology evolves so quickly. The specific software you learned 2 years ago might be useless today. Therefore, modern companies are realizing that while technical knowledge is necessary, the true value of an employee lies in their human elements, their ability to adapt to the change and work with others. And then we move on to the hard skill. So, what and how your job? Hard skills are specific, teachable, and measurable abilities required to perform a specific job. They are the objective criteria usually listed on the job description. These skills are typically acquired through formal education, like training program, certification, and on-the-job repetition. So let's start by looking at a hard skill. So they think of this as your basic tool belt. If you are hired to be a graphic designer, your hard skill is your ability to use Adobe Illustrator. But if you are an accountant, it's your ability to balance a ledger. So these are the objective black and white qualification you put on your resume. Employers can easily test them. So you either know how to write Python code or you don't. Examples of hard skill that is a programming, writing code in Python, Java, or HTML to build software, websites, or manage database. And then foreign languages, the measurable ability to speak, read, and write fluently in a language like Mandarin or Spanish. And then accounting, knowing how to balance ledgers, prepare tax returns, and use specialized financial software. So as you can see, hard skills are highly specific to an industry. A doctor hard skill is performing surgery, while a mechanic hard skill is fixing an engine. So these skills require dedicated study and practice. They are absolutely critical because they represent the actual mechanic of the work you are being paid to do. Now, decoding a soft skill, the who and why of your professional persona. Soft skills are interpersonal attributes, personality, traits, and communication abilities that dictate how you interact with others and navigate your environment. Unlike hard skills, they are universally applicable across all industries and job titles. So they dictate how effectively you apply your hard skill. So they are difficult to quantify but easy to notice. Now let's flip the coin and look at the soft skill. If a hard skill are the tools, soft skill are how you behave while using those tools. So they are the deeply ingrained human trait that determine how you functional in a team. You cannot take a multiple choice test to prove you have a good work ethic or a positive attitude, but within 5 minutes of working with someone, you can immediately tell if they possess these skills or lack them entirely. So there is a sample for soft skills like emotional intelligence, like the ability to understand, manage, and respond to your own emotions and the emotion of your colleagues. So, and adaptability, remaining calm, flexible, and productive when project scopes change or unexpected crises occur. And then communication. So, articulating complex ideas clearly, practicing active listening, and resolving conflict respectfully. So, soft skills are what keep an office running smoothly. Emotional intelligence allows you to read the room and diffuse tension. And then adaptability is what saves the day when a client suddenly change their mind 24 hours before a deadline. And communication isn't just about speaking well. It is about listening to your term concern and resolving conflict without damaging relationship. Real world application. So the for the interview phase, our skill act as your entry ticket. They are used to filter candidates based on baseline competence, like a passing coding assessment, showing an accounting portfolio, and proving certification validity. And then for the career phase, soft skill dictate your trajectory. Research show 85% of long-term job success depend on soft skill like leading a team through a crisis, negotiating a budget increase, or mentoring junior employee. So, how do this play out in the real world? Imagine the hiring process when HR scan 500 resumes, they are looking for hard skill. If you don't have the required degree or technical background, you are filtered out. But once you get the job, the paradigm shift. Studies from institutions like Stanford and Carnegie Mellon found that a massive 85% of your long-term success, meaning your promotion, rises, and leadership roles is dependent on your soft skill. So the technical skill just get you in the door. So which matter more between a hard skill and soft skill? It is not a battle. It is a partnership. Choosing between a hard skill and soft skill is like asking a bird which wing is more important for flying. So you absolutely need both. It is because your hard skill will get you the interview and help you land the job. They establish your foundational credibility. So, however, your soft skill will dictate whether you get promoted, how you handle leadership, and the legacy you leave within a company. So, in my opinion, you absolutely need both of skills. Like a hard skill, establish your credibility. Without them, you are incompetent. But soft skill, establish your likability and leadership. Without them, you are a toxic genius that nobody wants to work with. To truly thrive, you must continuously develop both sides of the coin. So I think to the skills, the two of skill like hard skill and soft skill is important because it's like a wing of a bird. Without one of the wing, the birds cannot fly. And then build the complete professional. Master your craft, hard skill to be respected, and master yourself, soft skill to be unforgettable. Conclude, don't let your technical education stop you from developing your human education. Spend time learning that new programming language, but also spend time learning how to give constructive feedback to a college. Master your craft so that people respect your work, but master yourself, your empathy, and your communication so that people never forget what it was like to work with you. I think that's all for today. Thank you and goodbye.